Hi, this is Gary Jones of Full Tilt Poker, bringing you final table highlights of event number 1. The name of the game is No Limit Hold'em. Our host for this evening, Howard Lederer. With a $200 buy-in and 6,275 players, that gives us a prize pool of just over $1.25 million. First place will be taking home over 200,000, and looking good right now, it's Mug Ducks and Sticky Seat, both with over 8.5 million in chips. John Newcomb, he brings up the rest with 3.7 million, and the others spread between 1.5 million and just over 2 million. But it's early days and anyone can still win. So we join the action with blinds at 80,000, 160,000 with a running ante of 20,000. First to act, John Newcomb brings it in for just under 400,000, a little over two times the big blind. I like that kind of bet, although first position is a dangerous spot, of course. The rest of the players still to act. Song 1, 2, 3, 4. He moves all in for 1.2 million, putting his life on the line. I'm not surprised with the aces up against ace king. Two genuine hands this early. The king's caught, needs to catch another one. No help on the turn. And that jack on the river means song 1, 2, 3, 4 doubles up to 2.8 million. And that puts him in third place. Our next hand, John Newcomb, with his recent hit, just over 2 million in chips. Sticky seat. Passed around to the cut-off. Moves all in for 977,000. That's Amster's tournament life on the line. Headbang makes the call, and that's why he's got kings. Just got to hope an ace doesn't come. Queen 3-3, pretty safe for him. King, that pretty well ends this one, despite giving a flush draw for Amster. King's full for Headbang, and that's a very good double up for him, and we lose our first player. So once again, John Newcomb first to act. 80, 160,000, still the blinds. But he's down to 1.2 million now. Starting to look dangerous for him, doesn't want to go too low. Raises it up, 345,000. Once again, just over 2 times the big blind. A re-raise from Sticky Seat. Back to John Newcomb. It's kind of now or never. He's put about a quarter of his chips in. He makes the call. Unusual, leaving himself 700,000. Maybe a bit of a stop-go going here, hoping not to see an ace or something like that with a small pocket pair. 700,000 left. What does he want to do with this? Bit of table chatter here from Sticky Seat, wishing his opponent good luck. John Newcomb taking his time. I don't blame him. If he gets this wrong, it's all over for him. Definitely giving this some thought. Sticky Seat sitting there pretty well. An easy call for him, whatever his 2 cards, assuming it was a genuine re-raise. He checks, and Sticky Seat makes the minimum bet, 160,000 into 1.5 million. What an unusual bet. He really isn't afraid to give him a bit of table chatter. Is he trying to suck him in? An all-in re-raise from John Newcomb. Pocket 8s versus the ace-king of clubs. Wow, plenty of cards for Sticky Seat to catch to go in front. That 5 gives him 4s as well, but doesn't help him. And neither does that queen, so a double up from John Newcomb. I think he played that hoping for no ace to come on the flop. It didn't, so he ended up putting his chips in. On to the next hand. Raise here from Muck Ducks, 400,000. 2.5 times the blind. An all-in raise from Itchbin Pro. The others get out the way, let these two fight it out. It's pretty well a coin toss. Jacks versus ace queen. There's an ace for Muck Ducks. Itchbin Pro's looking bad. Still needs to catch a jack. No help for him. He's going to be out in 8, and Muck Ducks picks up a nice pot. Headbang to act. The blind's now at 100,000, 200,000. And in the running ante is at 25,000. Passed around to Sticky Seat, in the cut-off seat. Makes it 5-2-5 to play. A little over 2.5 times the big blind, but he is trying to push over the chip leader right now. But it's the small blind that's moved in. It's 2 million for him. Kings versus tens. What a big hand here for Sticky Seat. He picks this one up. He's going to be on new chip leader. 10 needed for song 1, 2, 3, 4. Or no, he's out in 7th. And Sticky Seat goes to chip leader with 12.3 million. So with 6 players remaining, Almarud moves all in, 1.3 million. If it had just sat back, 7 hands would have cost him over 400,000, so he couldn't really afford to let the blinds go through him. So I'm not surprised. He doesn't need to have that big of a hand to make that kind of a move. Well, he's got a caller. Ace-10 was a pretty genuine hand in that spot. 9's also an auto call. This a big hand for both players. Straight draws possibilities for Almarud. He needs a queen, 10 or ace. That jack does not help him, and he's going to be out in 6th place.